The rule is y equals 6x minus 4. So if x is 1, okay, so if x is 1, then y equals 6 times 1 minus 4. And, okay, it's important to remember the order of operations. We don't have parentheses, we don't have exponents, but we have multiplication, and it comes before subtraction. So 6 times 1 is 6, minus 4 is 2, so if x equals 1, then y equals 2. 3. If x equals 3, then y equals 6 times 3 minus 4. So 6 minus 3 is 18, minus 4 is 14. So in this case, y equals 14 and 10. If x equals 10, then 6 times 10 minus 4. We do multiplication first. 6 times 10 is 60, minus 4 is 56. 2, 14 and 56. 2, 14 and 56. Complete the table for the given rule. The rule is y equals x plus 2/3. So if y equals 2, x plus 2/3, and to isolate the x, I need to subtract 2/3 from both sides of the equation. So 2 minus 2/3 equals x plus 2/3 minus 2/3. So this cancel out each other. So I'm left with x on the right side of the equation, right hand side of the equation. And on the left side, I'm left with 1 and 1/3. Because 2 minus 2/3 is 1 and 1/3. Okay, so here x equals 1 and 1/3. Okay. If x equals 8/3, then y equals 8/3 plus 2/3, which means y equals 10/3. Or if we simplify this, 3 goes into 10 3 times, and we are left with a remainder of 1, which means 10 over 3 is like 3 wholes and 1/3. Okay. And if x equals 22 over 3, then y equals 22 over 3 plus 2/3, which means that y equals 24 over 3. And in simplified form is 8. 24 divided by 3, it means that here y equals 8. Okay. So here the x is only 1 and 1/3. Here the y is 3 and 1/3. Here the y is 8. complete the table for the given rule. The rule is y equals x plus 4. So here we know the value of y, so 4 equals x plus 3, which means that to isolate the x we need to subtract 3 from both sides of the equation. So here we are left with x, and here we are left with 4 minus 3, which is 1. So here x equals 1. Okay. Now okay, for the second value we know that y equals 8. 8, then x plus 3, we have to subtract 3 from both sides. We are left with x on the right hand side, and here we are subtracting 3 from 8, which means that on the left hand side we have 5, and 5 equals x. So here x, the value of x is 5. Okay, first one, y equals 5. If y equals 5, then we subtract 3 from both sides. On the right hand side we are left with x, and here 5 minus 3, we have 2. So x here equals 2. So here x is 1, second row x is 5, and on the third row x equals 2. Complete the table for the given rule. The rule is y equals 1/3 times x plus 1. Okay, so here we know the value of x, we don't know the value of y. So y equals 1/4, not 1/3, sorry, it's 1/4 times x, which is 4 in this row, plus 1. Okay, so y equals, okay, according to the order of operations, we need to do the multiplication first and then the addition. So we need to multiply 1/4 times 4, which is 1/4 of 4 is 1. 1 plus 1 is 2. So the first row, y equals 2. Got 1/4 times 4 wholes. 1 times 4 is 4. 4 times 1 is 4. 4 over 4 equals 1. Okay. So this is the first row. Second row, we know that x equals 8. So y equals 1/4 times 8 plus 1. We do the multiplication first. 1/4 times 8. We can simplify this. 4 divided by 4 is 1. 8 divided by 4 is 2. So 1 times 2 equals 2. Over 1 times 1 is 1, which means that 1/4 of 8 is 2. So y equals 2 plus 1, which is 3. So in the second row, y equals 3. And in the third row, we know that x equals 12, and here y equals 1/4 times 12 plus 1. 1/4 of 12 is like 12 divided by 4. 12 divided by 4 is 3. 3 plus 1 is 4, and here y is 4. So this is 3. 3 plus 1 is 4. Y here is 4. So in the first row, y is 2. The second row, y is 3. Third row, y is 4. Okay, so in the next video I will do this practice, match equations to coordinates on a graph. I will see you in the next video.